What's up, guys? It's Meech, and today we're gonna work on my inner tube because one day I come home, my bike's on the ground. Mind you, it was on the kickstand when I freaking left it there, and I was like, "Why is it on the ground? Did one of the cats knock it over?" So I get close to it. Come to find out, I got a flat tire. Now, I want to preface this by saying that there's a bunch of videos out there about fixing your inner tube on your e-bike. I mean, if you're here just because it's a Hipeak, by all means, stay. But there's a bunch of videos out there on how to change an inner tube on an electric bike, but I've never made one, so it's gonna be a learning process for those of you who came here to learn, and for me. So bear with me. We're gonna be doing this pretty much blind. So let's get it done. First things first, let's take some shit apart. Excuse my French. Okay, first things first. Wow, I'm actually really close. You gotta unplug the motor. It's over here, actually. Oh, that's right. I forgot I gotta cut these off. Gotta cut some stuff, guys. Before we start cutting stuff, I want to show you what I got, because there's not just a tube I'm doing today. I'm doing a lot today because this bike deserves it. So, we're gonna clean the chain, put the inner tubes in, and I bought these liners. They're on Amazon. I bought this and this on Amazon, cheaper than the bike shop was charging me just for the inner tube. It's kind of crazy, don't you think? The tools you're gonna need is an 18 millimeter, and I don't know what size this is because this is the Allen key that came with the bike, but you're gonna need an Allen key to take off the fender, as well as the fender takes off this torque plate. I don't know why the focus is kind of crap, but yeah, it'll take this piece off. We're gonna get to that, take this wheel off, gonna disconnect the plug right here, and then we're gonna continue going. Gonna have to strip some cables here, just so you know. Be careful. Come on, do it for the YouTube. Don't blow anything up. Whew. It's almost close to the wire there. There it goes. And now you just take this connector off. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And now we move on to taking off the wheel fender. Watch and learn from a non-master. And I don't think you even have to take the whole fender off. Just the bolts that hold the fender in the back, because they hold this plate in. What's funny about this fender bolt back here is that it's got Loctite on it. And the front ones didn't have any. Okay. The electric one? No. I zapped my nipples with it once. Okay, I know this gimbal is fun and everything, and fun and all, it has face tracking and all that good stuff, but I'm gonna go back to my original method of filming, because this is nice for, like, if you're trying to get good shots, but I'm not getting good shots. I'm just filming in my house. So I gotta find. Look at that. Look at that. Look, what are we doing? What are we doing? What's going on right now? Okay, we're gonna do that. How's that? It's only good when it's face tracking. Come on. Is it? Okay, cool. Sweet. Gotta find my camera guy. Go back to primitive. Funny story about this house is that we have a little hobbit closet down here in our room. It's kind of funny. It's really not a hobbit closet, but it's more like a Harry Potter closet because it's really tiny. You turned off for a little bit, and then you lost me. Sweet. Okay. Back to old school. Got the trusty tripod. Got my camera bag that I bought 5 years ago when I started my camera business. And then we got this doohickey. This is the old school, tried and true vlogging rig. Right there. And now, with the magic of editing, we're just gonna switch to that because I like that better than this. And we'll probably do the gimbal for like smooth shots. Sweet. Just like that, try and true, back to everything that I used to do. Ooh, that rhymed by mistake. I used to use this Rode mic on top of there, but I don't have a dongle because Apple sucks and I don't give you dongles anymore. But let's get back to fixing this bike because I couldn't do it with the gimbal. Okay, so boom. Sauce on my titty. No, boom. Off camera, I found my dongle. So how do I sound now? Do I sound any different? Who knows? Let's get back to work. Dang, these tools suck. That was looser than I thought it was. And these freaking tools from Hipeak are terrible. Use your own tools. Okay, so I just loosened the wheel bolts. Now I'm gonna take these out with whatever size this is, because I don't freaking know. There's another bolt on the other side, as you saw in the other video. Just to recap, we got the fender just hanging because the bolts won't go anywhere, which is a good thing. We just moved those out the way. We took the other bolt out of this plate here, which is pretty simple, right? I loosened these wheel bolts, and it's free to move right now. And the same on this side. It's free to move. You can lift it up, I believe, on this side. Yep. Wiggling. And then the last thing to do is to take off the chain, which is easy. If you've had a bike before, then you know how to take one of these off. And just like that, your wheel's off. And if that's all you came here for, then I'll see you guys in the next one. But if you're here to fix a tire, stick around because we're going to bust this thing off. Put her on the ground. We took the derailleur guard off just so it was easier. You don't have to for just taking the tire off, but I did it anyway because it'll make it easier. I got this kit. It's freaking a Walmart kit. It comes with a Allen key that also acts as a socket, which is kind of cool. I had this thing for a while now. This is way before I had an e-bike. It comes with a tire repair kit with patches and everything. It's got a little rubber striper on there. But we only came for these things. These are tire levers. Gonna help us get these tires off. Basic, simple. I'm gonna get the thing under here. Get it off the thing. Put the other one in. Go around the outside. If your tire isn't flat, you want to let some of the air out. But mine is completely flat, so it doesn't matter to me. At this point, you can take the tube out. Starting from the valve stem. And then you pull it out. Quick and easy. Yep. Got our tube out. That's pretty much it. But I'm going to go a further step and I'm going to take this wheel off and inspect it because we got tire liners to put in here. So just the same You lift it up like you're taking off a wheel tire. Get under the bead. Put one in. Put the other one in. Go around the edge. That's the easy way. The hard way is yanking it off yourself. So, we're going to turn this inside out. Or at least look inside, see if there's any holes. Doesn't look like there's any holes in here. Oh, well, look at that. I'll get you guys in here closer, and you can see our nail. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Aha, there it is. All right, look at that. Jeez. Could you be any more wobbly? Okay, boom. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a nail in my tire. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna yank that out of there. Boom. Look at that, YouTube. Probably won't be able to see it because the camera's trying to focus on everything else. But look at that. That is insane. And that was deep in my tire. Like I said, got these tire liners from Amazon, as well as the inner tubes. For the same price, the bike shop was going to charge me for one. I was going to support local, but that's a lot of damn money for local. Obviously, they come with instructions, but it's probably self-explanatory. You take the liner, you go around the inside of the wheel, and then I think this is a longer length than what the wheel is, because it's, you know, they're not going to assume your tire size. So you'll just cut it to the length that you need. As you saw, I got two, so I'm going to do the front one, but that's easy because it's a quick release and I can do it off camera. Gonna need some scissors for that. Alright, let's cut. Boom, cut. This is how much is left with the 20-inch wheel. It's actually not that bad, considering. And I did leave a little overlap so that the tire can expand. I keep saying tire, I mean the inner tube. Now, you want to take your inner tube and you want to blow it up a little bit, because these balloon tires are a lot easier to work with when they're blown up. And I'm going to use my trusty air pump, hand pump for now. But once you put it on and you put the wheel back on, you want to use a electric pump or a compressor, because it'll be much faster than trying to hand pump it. Put it on the rim, same way we got it off. And we want to make sure we put the wheel back on the direction it rolls. And if you need help with that, just use the motor direction, because they both go the same direction. And I put the liner in. This is gonna be fun. So now I have to make sure the liner is flat, and to make sure the tube goes in and not mess it up. It's not perfect in there, but this isn't a perfect channel, so there's that. But we're gonna try and get it as close to the tread as possible. There it is. Putting the tire on is the reverse. Gotta make sure the cable is flat like that. Zip tie this. Plug this in. Put your bolts in. Easy peasy. If you're new to e-biking and you don't know anything about connectors, all these connectors are color coded and they have an arrow to line up the pins correctly. Don't forget to look for the arrow and everything should be a-okay. If anything's wrong, where is it? This little computer will probably tell you. In addition to those liners, while I was at Walmart, I got some slime. I mean, if you use flat out, that's alright, but I'm going to use slime because it's cheaper. And honestly, you just got to follow the directions. And it's pretty simple. I'm going to do the front. That's not the front. I'm going to do the rear. Then I'm going to do the front. And then we should be done with this basic maintenance. And then we're going to finalize it by cleaning off the chain. I don't know if this is e-bike rated, but don't matter to me because the chain's dirty and apparently this stuff's really good. Shout out Walmart. Not gonna show any of that because it's kind of like self-explanatory if you have a pedal bike before. But if you want a video on that, let me know. Drop it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. In the next video, we're gonna put a seat on this baby, and hopefully that goes well because, as I said before, the seat's garbage. So we're gonna try to fix that with the new seat. If this helped you, like, subscribe, because there's gonna be more because there's no videos on this bike, and I'm gonna be the guy that makes them. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next one.